The U.S. government might own an airline. Might. So peep game. Y'all's favorite Spirit Airlines. They're failing, like real bad. They filed for bankruptcy in 2024 and 2025, and they've been struggling. To be quite honest, at one point they were trying to merge with JetBlue, and the government blocked it for antitrust reasons. For those of you who don't know, antitrust laws protect the markets from being dominated by one player. One player should not have a monopoly over any particular industry. Because if that's the case, then we are all at the mercy of them and their pricing power. They blocked it. The government said, no, you can't merge. But Spirit is ending up failing anyway, and the government is in talks. It is actually rumors that they are in talks. The government is considering acquiring up to 90% of Spirit Airlines. Why do I want you to know this? Because it is a cautionary tale about pricing, about how you need to move if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner right now. A couple things about Spirit. They had a model that relied on perfect market conditions. First, fuel had to be a certain price. We already know what's happening right now with fuel. That's increasing their costs. The next thing, their whole entire model was based on high volume, low margin. Guess what happened in 2020? A little thing that rhymes with schmovid. There was no high volume. So that's when the cracks started showing as a result of the stress in this perfect market condition model. The next thing, they have a lot of debt. I've been talking to you about the maturity wall, and the issue with the maturity wall in refinancing debt right now, because interest rates are much higher. But remember, their whole model was based on thin margin. So what do I want you to take away from this? Real quick, I was supposed to speak at a conference last week and I couldn't, but this is what I was going to talk to the business owners about. Right now, your business model needs to not rely on perfect market conditions existing. You can't do that right now. Your model needs to work in a couple different scenarios. So here are some things that you need to be thinking about. Interest rates, unemployment, your target audience. You need to be thinking about the total addressable market for your products. I ran a recent exercise with one of my members the other day where she has a side business that is geared towards Black women, but this side business is a very niche industry. Let's do some math and figure out how many people in your total addressable market. Also, too, it's a high ticket item. Not saying that Black women can't buy high ticket items. This was made by my cousin in her luxury line of clothing. Very high ticket, okay? But my whole point is, for that particular industry, when we did the math, very rough math, total addressable market was only probably like 15,000 women. Very niche market. And those 15,000 women, you need to talk to all of them, and they also need to like you and believe in your product. Your marketing needs to successfully work. This particular business will only work under perfect market condition. Everything is so volatile. Any business activity that you're doing, any initiative, it needs to work in a variety of conditions, because you never know what your fave DT gonna do, and it can change everything overnight. You wake up in a mood, everything has changed. Okay? I'm going to do a much more deep dive on my newsletter. So comment newsletter down below, and I'm going to do a deeper dive into what it is that you can do about it and how to position your business and your investment. It's not advice, but do what you want with the information.